One of my favorite scripture verses, some might even argue that it's my life verse, is Isaiah 43:19. Isaiah writes, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." It was a hot, dry, sunny day when I ran across this image in the Badlands National Park. And it's this image that taught, or at least reminded me, a new thing can be muddy and messy. I usually picture the new things as exciting and clean, easy and desirable to claim. I'm reminded of birthday presents and Christmas gifts. We can't wait to get the wrapping paper off and see the gift we've received. But new things aren't always that way. The photo and current pandemic is testimony to this fact. December 31st, 2019 was a grand evening with celebrations galore as we welcomed in 2020. On January 1st, we ate our traditional breakfast of cinnamon and orange rolls, watched the parade, feasted on roast pork and sauerkraut, and had absolutely no idea how messy 2020 would become. A pandemic, murder hornets, hurricanes, zombie cicadas, mask orders, debating in-person or virtual learning as schools prepare to restart, and Major League Baseball changes the rules on extra innings and game length during doubleheaders in a shortened season. Seriously, this year has felt and continues to feel messy. The rain that brings life in this photo also creates mud. The mud clings to us and makes our steps heavy. There seems to be no good place to scrape the mud off, and life is indeed messy. I'm reminded by both the verse and the photo that we do not have to create the way. We are simply called to notice what God is doing. It would have actually been easy to overlook this small puddle and the quick-drying mud, but something caused me to notice it and photograph it. I wonder what God is calling us to notice in the midst of our messy year. Actually, God's probably calling us to notice more than one thing. Will we? Will you take the time to stop and notice the new thing or things that God is doing? Overall, in the grand scheme of things, there is still hope. Look again at the photo. Plants exist close to the rapidly decreasing water. Green is visible even among the brown, cracked earth. Life goes on, and even in the midst of a pandemic, life, fragile as it is, goes on.